Greetings, aviation and viewers worldwide. I have another informative video, to show you about the usefulness of Getida's Amazon FBA system in the program. So in this video, I'm breaking down why FBA reimbursements are still incredibly important, and how Getida helps you recover the money that automation tools often miss. Alright, so reimbursements do still matter, very much so, and I'm going to go into greater detail as to why that is still the case, and how Getida is still the most proficient at finding such reimbursements. So if you are an Amazon FBA seller, you already know the hustle. You optimize listings, manage inventory, run ads, and chase every opportunity to grow your business. But there's one area that often gets overlooked, one that can be quite costly for you, which that cost can be thousands of dollars. That is FBA reimbursements. So, of course, as I just stated, they still matter. But also, keep in mind that Getida is still as relevant as well. There could be hidden leaks in your business. Amazon's FBA program is a game changer, no doubt, but it's not perfect. Inventory gets lost, damaged, overcharged, or even miscounted in some cases. And while Amazon does reimburse for some of the issues, it doesn't catch everything. In fact, millions of dollars go unrecovered every year because sellers either don't know what to look for, or don't have the time or tools to chase it down and pinpoint the exact culprit or cause, whatever that may be. That's where Getida comes in. And automation is not quite sufficient enough, and here is why. The tools out there that promise to automate your reimbursement claims. And sure, they help, but here's the truth. Automation doesn't catch everything. Algorithms can only go so far. They miss edge cases, timing nuances, and policy changes. They don't negotiate. They don't escalate. They don't think like a human. However, Getida does just that. Getida exactly combines automation with real human auditing, a team of experts who know Amazon's reimbursement policies inside and out. They dig deeper, go further, and they can recover money that other tools may end up missing or excluding altogether. And here's why reimbursements still deliver. Let's break it down. Why should you care about reimbursements in 2025? Well, margins are tighter than ever, with rising ad costs, shipping fees, competition. Every dollar counts. Come on, let's get this to the next page. There we go. All right. And as you can see, I make regrowth simple, strategic, sustainable, as it says right here. And anyways, not only that, but every dollar counts. With the rising ad costs, shipping fees, and competition, cash flow is top priority. Cash flow is king. And with that, recovered funds can be reinvested into inventory, marketing, or even product development. And because the money belongs to you, you've earned it, there's no point in leaving it on the table. So you might as well just collect what is rightfully yours. Alright, one moment. Here we go. Just doing something here on the side. And anyways, as you can see here, growth. Getida helps you grow with 4 steps. You can see, the auditing constantly. Document everything. Managing claims. Empowering reinvestment. It can do it all. That of what is listed here. Alright, and so to the matter at hand. Let's see, I lost my train of thought here. Hold on a second. Oh, yes. Conversations with sellers have taken place. Thousands of dollars were recovered. Little to the knowledge that they even rightfully deserved, such sums of money. They didn't know that they were owed that much money. And in many cases, Getida found reimbursements that other services completely missed. So, what makes Getida really stand out? What are the differences? Here's what sets Getida apart from the rest. Human plus tech hybrid, smart automation, backed by real people who audit your account, no upfront fees, you only pay a percentage of what they recover, no recovery equals no cost. Global reach, whether you sell in the US, UK, European Union, Europe, or beyond, Getida has your back. There's dedicated support. You get a real person to talk to, not just a dashboard with only basic AI functionalities. And what's the best part? It's easy to get started. You connect your Amazon account, and Getida takes it from there. No spreadsheets, no headaches. One thing I've really grown fond of and I love about Getida is that they don't just recover money. They educate sellers. They educate sellers as well. Their blog, webinars, and support team are packed with insights that help you understand just how Amazon's reimbursement system works and how to protect your profits. What really sets Getida apart isn't just their technology, it's their team. They are experts. They go beyond the surface, digging deep into your FBA data to find every dollar Amazon might owe you. And, I've seen firsthand, at first sight, how responsive and professional and thorough they are. As an outsider looking in. They don't just run software, they run a full audit, file claims on your behalf, and keep you updated with every step of the way. It's like having a team of FBA detectives working for your business. Getida Services is top-notch. They're responsive, reliable, and deliver real results. So, who is this for? Who is Getida for? Who should use it? If you're an FBA seller doing $10,000 a month or more, you're almost certainly leaving money on the table. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or managing a large team, Getida can help you. And here's how they can do it. They can recover lost or damaged inventory reimbursements. They can identify overcharged fees. They can even improve your FBA accounting accuracy and boost your bottom line. Even if you think you're on top of it, trust me, you're not seeing the full picture until you've tried Getida. They can also do other things. They can tie up certain loose ends, filling in the gaps in that automation can most certainly cannot do. Think of it like this. Automation is your first line of defense. It's fast, efficient, good at catching the obvious stuff as well. But when it comes to the tricky cases, the ones that require judgment, persistence, and a deep understanding of Amazon's policies, you need a human touch. That's the gap Getida fills, and they fill it better than anyone else. So that's what they can do. There are pro tips for maximizing your reimbursements as well. And would you like to get the full scoop out of what Getida can do for you? Want to get the most out of it? Here are a few tips to follow. Connect early. The sooner you start, the more historical data they can audit. Stay active. Check in with your account manager and ask questions. Use the reports. Getida provides detailed breakdowns of what they've recovered and why. Educate your team. Make sure your staff understands the importance of reimbursements and how to spot issues. And, here are some final thoughts. A little extra information to share with you. You don't want to leave money on the table, because that's even more money. That's even more to gain from what everything Getida can do for you. If you're serious about growing your business, and you can't afford, if you're really serious about growing your business, you can't afford to ignore reimbursements. They're not just a nice to have thing. They're a critical part of your profit strategy. And when it comes to finding every last dollar, Getida is still the best in the game. So here's my message to every FBA seller out there. Reimbursements still deliver. Automation doesn't catch everything, but Getida still can. Don't let your hard-earned money slip through the cracks. Let Getida help you find it, claim it, and put it back where it belongs, in your pocket. Curious about Getida? Learn more about their services and how they can help you succeed by clicking the link in my YouTube description or visiting Getida's website. I hope that you found this video plentifully informative enough. I hope I gave enough information, and if not, hopefully Getida can help with any other information. If there's any misunderstandings that you may have, it can help clear that up. But yes, give it a try. Give Getida a go. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain and more with Getida. So go ahead, give it a try. This can do you very good. I may consider working with them in the near future, because at some point in the near future, I do plan on taking, my online money-making services further by, selling merch just like I do with Teespring. But I'm definitely not ruling out expanding upon that and extending, my assets or the use of my assets, of functionalities or any sorts of capabilities like that. You get the idea. That's the big picture of Getida, and I would say, honestly, give it a go. This can only help you out in the end. Hopefully, you have a good morning, day, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you happen to be watching this video. Hope life continues to treat you good. If it hasn't already, hopefully it starts to. Wherever you may live in the world. And until next time, aviation viewers worldwide, we shall meet again. Good day, good morning, good evening. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Good day or good night. And God bless.